Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. I hope everyone is doing okay. Let me roll my window up. The parking lot, I'll see if I can stand it. The parking lot is really busy because Walgreens behind me is administering the COVID vaccination. They have like a table, a lot of tables and everything all set up for people to get their COVID shots. So I'm probably not going to get one because I might, but I have not come up with the COVID yet, and it's not guaranteed to work against the variant. If I had to work though in the public, I would. I noticed that in the McDonald's, there was no way they were socially distancing. They work really, really hard and fast because they do a lot of their work through the drive-through. There must have been 20 people in there. Restaurants employ incredible amounts of employees. Even a small one will employ 60 people. So that's why it was so bad when the restaurants were closed down. So I know someone that got the $600 stimulus that Governor Newsom rolled out to the poor people. And what happened is the stimulus check was loaded onto her EBT card. And I said, oh, well, you can just go over here to McDonald's and unload it off. And she said, no, you can't do it that way. So a lot of really poor people don't have checking accounts and stuff. So I'm not sure how they're going to get their cash off. Well, I don't know. And they are getting the extra $600. Now, I have an extremely low income, so I might get the $600. Haven't yet, but if I do, I am going to try not to spend it. I'm not even going to receive it I'm going to receive it, but I'm not going to disperse of it if I can help it until next month, because we just had the stimulus, the $1,400 stimulus, and I spent mine on a roof, and I want to make sure that whatever I spend this $600, I'm going to get some value for it, because out here in California, the reason we're getting this stimulus is very, very expensive. If you don't live here, I can't possibly convey to you how expensive it is here. So the parking lot is really crazy. So I might do a little shopping at the thrift stores. I haven't been shopping there at all much because, I don't want to take a chance catching the variant. There's 2 admitted cases here, maybe more. I want to show you something I bought one time. This is so cute. Look at this. This is a handcrafted little box thing. You could use it as a purse or a jewelry box. Look how cute this is. Somebody made this. It says Angela Levitt Originals. And oh, this was a cigar box. So look at this for crafty. So if I was really broke, I would sell this. Now, something like this is tricky because it's worth little to nothing, but you can't go down to Walmart and buy one. Look how cute this is, like little horseshoes. The person has made this. It's just totally adorable with these little cherries. So I wouldn't sell this too cheap, maybe about $39. And you might, and the handle is plastic, and you might think no one's going to buy that. Oh yeah, there are women, look how cute, who live for this stuff. That's the kind of stuff I look for in a thrift store. So, and then, I look for luxury items. So these are a pair of good sunglasses, and you know, the circus sunglasses I bought were okay, you know, that I bought for $8. They were worth $8. But I can buy these really good sunglasses a lot of times in thrift stores. I mean, even for $1. But you gotta, you know, scrounge around in the thrift store and you get all dirty and messed up. That's why I'm all messed up, because I'm gonna go get more messed up. Okay, I want to tell you about 2 husbands. These are the good kind of husbands that their wives don't scream at them and divorce. Walmarts were open 24 hours a day. And my friend's husband would get up out of a sound sleep, drive her to Walmart because she would be too scared to go by herself, and sleep in the car until she was done shopping and drive her back home and get back in bed. Now that is a good husband. And she is still married to him. We're old now. Okay. My customer in the salon, this would crack me up. This one wasn't funny. She was pretty young too when she did this. Her husband caught her over shopping on QVC. I mean, really bad, like $5,000 in 1 month. They didn't have that much money. And she goes, I was really glad he caught me because I couldn't stop. And I go, well, what did he do? She goes, would you believe this? He boxed up all the stuff and sent it back for me. And I was crying, and I said, I was really sorry. And he said, that's okay. I knew you couldn't help it. Now, my husband would hit me in the head if I did that, and I knew it. So my husband had his ways of controlling me, and a lot of people didn't know my husband, my ex-husband, he had a girlfriend for 30 years in Santee, but he was always in the picture, kind of behind the scenes, you know. He was still running things. So I never had any of this kind of stuff because I knew, I used to call my son Merrill Lynch, and he took after he's not like his father. I mean, he wouldn't hit me or anything, but my ex-husband was always like there. So it was bad for us when he died. Okay, so now I want to talk to you guys about stockpiling real quick. Okay, I bought a lot of toilet paper, 2 extra cases. I bought laundry detergent, and I started buying this for the stockpile, the big bags of Roma detergent for $8. And so, you know, then I ran out, so I used a little bit of the Roma detergent, and I was getting along okay on that Roma detergent. And but now the cheap toilet paper is tricky. I told my son, don't flush that stuff, but you know, in an emergency it will do. So I bought toilet paper detergent, and then I bought the Dial soap, the big the 8-pack. And so I'm gonna buy something else this week, and I'm thinking, okay, what can I buy that is, you know, like when you're broke and you run out of it, it's really, really bad, that kind of stuff. I'm trying to come up with something. I'm not sure what I'm going to buy next, I will tell you. So the stockpiling is continuous, and it really, really saves you in all kinds of ways. Like last night, those tacos were good. I can go into my stockpile because I've been doing this all year. I can get out food, and I'm always discovering new things too, and make dinner. Okay, so now I added to my stockpile Jell-O and pudding. Okay, I bought 2 of the 10-pack boxes of powdered milk, you know, just making sure not, and a case of, my phone is going dead. It's very hot. Oh, the guy left good. I can, you know, you don't want to sit here. You know, he was talking on his phone, and you must be 18 years old or purchase plan. Anyway, so if you have milk stockpiled, you can make a nice pudding, or you can make a pie, or, you know, you can just put stuff on top of your pudding, like nuts and stuff. And then the Jell-O is really good. You can put yogurt on top. Anyway, so that's just nice to have in your stockpile. And then I'm buying bags of fruit and bags of vegetables fresh, because I don't really need food because I have food in my house. But what I'm doing is I'm trying to buy like 7 different fruits and 7 different vegetables fresh, so that I have an assortment all week. But I have found when I buy the whole 7, I don't get around to eating it. So I just want to buy 2 or 3. Okay, on junk selling, if you want to try it, what I try to do is find luxury items that really have value. Let me see, I'll show you something. I think I'll show you something. Okay, these are, what are these? Always Banana Republic sunglasses. I really like these. But I had them adjusted a couple of times and they won't stay totally aligned. You know, whoever had them, from ripping them off one side, you should always take them straight. Train yourself. And keep your sunglasses in a sunglass case. But they're not perfect, so I don't sell them on eBay, but I can sell these at the swap meet. Their clothes are really nice too. I try to find silk shirts, sunglasses. I sold 3 purses. The money comes in handy, the extra money. Okay, and I'm doing the Feng Shui. The only thing I'm able to do right now on the Feng Shui is to get rid of everything broken, damaged, or soiled, which is easier said than done. I've noticed what piles up in my house is a lot of small items. Like in my kitchen, I had like every small gadget. So I was trying to minimize my kitchen, so I threw everything in boxes, 2 giant boxes, and I threw them in the garage for now. That is not good fun. That is not good minimizing, but I have a very small kitchen, so I figured, you know, I'd go through the boxes, and if I don't, I could just trash the boxes. I also, what I was trying to do is get bags. I was trying to find bags of stuff to purge, and it wasn't going very well, but last night I did pretty good. What I found was I had a lot of boxes with the cans, and so I must have found about 10 of them, so I threw those out, so I counted that as like 1 bag stuff. So if you persist, even though you're no good at it at first, you're going to improve. And then another thing I did is I did the same thing. I cleared all the cabinet top and the cabinets in the bathroom and put the stuff in a box, and then just took out the stuff I use, and I'm trying to figure out what to do. I don't really want to throw stuff away because I'm not good at this minimizing yet. Okay, so now I have one more thing. This is on, I am watching for God's judgments. So I think one of the most interesting things about the Bible is it is a parallel story. There is the God of this world, and I think that story is in the Bible. Then there is God, you know, the Father of Jesus, that God. There's 2 gods we're dealing with. And they say in the end of times, the followers of Jesus, you know, will ultimately be redeemed. And one of the things to watch for is God's judgments. Okay, when a judgment or when an evil of some sort comes on a good person, that is the God of this world. And the God of this world is in heaven above the earth, but he's not in the highest heavens because he was cast down to earth. But he is the God of this earth. So you will notice these huge empires like Egypt, even the South American empires, you know, that would sacrifice children. That is a very bad sign. So when evil comes on good people, that is the god of this world. When evil comes on bad people, like an example was on the Egyptians, they were worshiping idols, but also they were torturing and mistreating the Hebrews. So I am watching for judgments, God's judgments, because some might be coming. One is the sacrifice or mistreatment, abuse of children. That is going to bring God's judgments. Okay, these 5,000 children, so I'm watching this, like a hawk. These 5,000 children were left at the border. We don't know what actually happened. Were they kidnapped? Is this some kind of a joke? I don't think so. Anyway, so I noticed Ted Cruz refused to wear his mask because he's been vaccinated. I don't think that protects one 100%. Okay, so now what might happen to these children? Well, they could be sent to foster care. Foster care is not 100% what is it called? Desirable. Okay, and so you go, wow, what those heartless Mexicans. Well, we have abandoned children in America daily. They're in foster care. The thing about foster care is when you look around here at these street people, a lot of them were foster kids. A lot of them are drug addicts. So there's probably going to be some kind of judgment for these poor children. We might never find out about it, but the Bible talks about any time too blood is spilt, like with Adam, that blood will call to God, and there's a call to God. How long? So when we start seeing this stuff, and like the public seems to be okay with this, for not all of us, some of us are going, this ain't good, So another thing is this issue of human trafficking. Also, bad general experiments on humans. I do think there are people who have been chipped already. And another thing about the clones that makes me, this is bad too. One of the reasons, like the devil, it's easier to inhabit a clone for some reason. So people walking amongst us could be chipped, or could be cloned, or could be demonized or influenced by a demon. So we have to be very, very careful. And a lot of people are suffering. So all this human suffering, I'm sure these babies are in very bad shape. But when you see some of them, they seem to be healthy and well-adjusted. No. This is not the case. I believe there's going to be some kind of a judgment attached to this, to these children. And I hope it's not on our end. So, you guys, be very careful. If you do get the $600 stimulus, you have to realize, like in my case, the reason you're getting it is because you're so poor. So you want to be careful. I thought, the fact that the stimulus was loaded on the EBT card was a good sign, like maybe buying food with the stimulus. So, you guys, it's a dangerous time. But I wanted to mention, I got off topic, with the children of the Hebrews and the Egyptians, the judgments came to the evildoers. So, like, it's not my job to go, you're evil, you're evil, you're evil, you're evil. My job is to make sure that I stay very close to Jesus. That is the trick. When the theology, if you're a Christian, when the theology moves away from the God, Jesus, that's when you're getting out there where you can easily be tricked, attacked, all kinds of things. Not saying that there are not, you will see evidence, even in the Bible, of bad things happening to good people. That is not God. That is Lucifer or Satan. Okay, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching my videos, and God bless you all.